Hi Cancer, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your another monthly in-depth monthly reading, and as you know, I'm gonna start this reading by getting in tune with your major energy that you will be feeling or felt or will be feeling or already feeling. So for that I'm gonna be using major arcana, animal spirit and oracle deck. After that I'm gonna go deeper into the situation by using different kind of tarot deck, and at the end I'm gonna give you divinely timely message by using oracle shaman deck. Okay, so let's see what we have. This is a free-flowing intuitive reading, and please take it as it resonates. And here you go. Okay, the star, Aquarian energy. Let's get one more. And I do take jumpers from the deck, so sometimes it takes time, so you can just fast forward this part. Oh. Okay, this wheel is coming. I don't know, it came for so many readings last month and it's coming again. Okay, the wheel and the star. Beautiful. Let's get some animal spirit. Yeah, something definitely coming to a fruition. Something is changing. The situation or the dynamics of the situation is definitely changing. With the crocodile in reverse. Then you got tarantula in reverse, and then you got hummingbird. Okay. Oh, I said one more. Okay, owl in reverse. Okay. Fire and air domination over there. And let's get another oracle card. Let love transform. Yeah, definitely. I was saying that something is changing, whether it's a love, like as we know love in interpersonally, we're gonna see how is it. Okay, so let's get into this thing. We got the star and the wheel. What I'm getting, Cancer, that you have been wishing for something. You have been very dedicated. You have dedicated your spiritual belief to draw something in your life. You know, it could be to transform your own life, and it could be to get someone, else in your life to transfer your life. So I also getting with the star, there is a deep-rooted dissatisfaction that you have been experiencing, and it's like it could be, I'm getting some kind of operation also, not for everybody, but there is a chance of that, some kind of domestic operation, interpersonal operation, where you could not felt understood, could not voice your opinion or emotion freely because of the fear of judgment, fear of losing people that you are close with. So yeah, definitely that kind of, and you have been, and I almost feel like your back has been against the wall, so that's why you kind of submitted. You have been like, you felt that there is nothing, almost felt like you are kind of helpless. You felt that nothing that you can do in your material life to change this situation. It has to be, something has to happen externally, means something has to radically change, either by divine or universe or some kind of circumstance needs to be changed in order to bring any kind of change in this situation, any kind of justice, any kind of positivity in this situation. So I'm getting that, with the will, I'm getting that it is coming. The things are changing. Maybe at this time where you are, you cannot foresee this change, but it is on its way. It's gonna feel like almost Taurus also got yesterday this card, will, you know, but I feel like this is gonna be different kind of reading, but we will see. Yeah, it's definitely happening, like all of a sudden, it's like things that you did in past did not produce much of a positive result, but the same thing, it's bringing positive result. So your action, your approach towards the situation did not change, but the same thing is bringing luck this time. So there is some kind of divine intervention I'm getting. Definitely I'm getting some kind of divine intervention, and you cannot foresee this change where you stand right now. So don't lose faith, don't lose hope. Don't lose faith, don't lose hope. Things are about to change. Just hang on tight, Cancer. Just hang on tight. If you're looking for some kind of drastic change in your life in order to bring justice and positivity, it is on its way. It is definitely on its way. Uh, with the crocodile in reverse, yeah, I have been, I'm getting that you have been, you have been very patient. You may be the person who is taking in, did not really protest much, which is not really your characteristics, but you felt that you cannot really protest much in this situation. You feel like that you need to take in certain kind of operation, certain kind of unjust situation, you need to take in. But the thing is, you are just waiting for, it's not that you submit to the situation, you are just waiting for the right moment to strike back. And it's telling me that this is the right moment for you, and you are gonna be very active, you are gonna be very much in your power to feel confident, to feel self-assured, to take action. You are gonna be, because with the tarantula in reverse, something that you wanted to take in, it's like a fire sign. This is water, this is fire. Like you felt like that there is a, you need to act on something, you need to put a stop in this thing by being this fiery self of yourself. But something just, the situation, or the, medium, or the environment was not suitable. It was not suitable. If you had taken action in that way at the time, you feel like that you are gonna be your emotional, you're gonna be emotionally extremely violated than you already are or were. So you kind of take in all these punches so that you can wait for the right moment to strike back. So there is a deep need to strike back here. There is a deep need to protest against something that is going absolutely wrong in your life. And I feel like somebody is doing that wrong to you, something that did not, it doesn't feel like fair, it doesn't feel like called for, but you are in this situation, unfortunately, and you could not take that action before, but the passion and the intention to strike back is always there. You never submit yourself to the situation, you just had to be a little submissive. You had to play a little like someone who just take in, not because you are weak or anything. You just need to be patient for wait for the right moment. That's what I'm getting with this two card. And then we got this hummingbird and owl. Both of them are air card, air element. And hummingbird, I feel like something, your energy, like this humming, like somebody is nurturing you. Now you feel like that you got support. Maybe you got support from your parents, your family, your peers, your friends, your, people who are you are connected with. You are getting support. People are supporting you, people are encouraging you to take an action now. People are encouraging you, and they're also telling you that please don't be so understanding at this moment. Please don't be so passive and just calculate the situation. This is not the time. We are here for you, we are here by you. You can take the action and we will support you. So there is a lot of support that coming from external, coming from the people that you are close with, people who knows your situation quite intricately. They are gonna be in a support system, and you don't have to be. I feel like you have been very understanding in this situation. You have been very patient, even though there is a deep sense of fire within you that wanted you to. I'm gonna change the order because that's the way it came. They you wanted to fire back. You wanted to put an end to this kind of misery or whatever you felt that went going wrong. You have been judging this situation with all your wisdom that you can have in this kind of catastrophe, in this kind of chaos. But people are there. They're a support group. They're a support group, whether it's a spiritual support group or actual support group in your facility, that they are coming and they're saying, no, Cancer, is time, time of reflection, time for waiting is over. You can't strike back, you can't protest, and we are going to be in support with you. That's what I'm getting. This is a very interesting message, energy. And then it said that let love transform. 14, which is 5 is all about change. Yeah, I feel like the way it could be a relationship related, but we are going to go deeper into the situation to see. But I feel like the way you have been, maybe you gave this situation a too much of benefit of doubts. Maybe you have in past, and they're saying that look at the other perspective of this situation. Don't give any more benefit of doubts, because that time has passed and something really nice is opening up for you. I almost feel like this is a portal is opening up, and they're saying that see, follow the portal, follow the sign, try to understand what the environment is trying to tell you, and take action. Change your perspective. Do not try to fit into this kind of victim role. Change your perception. Okay, let's see what we have in detail. What we got right off the back, we got this two, 6 of Swords and King of Swords in reverse. Getting out of the situation, definitely. Okay, we got King of Wands. See, the fire is coming back. Ace of Swords and King of Cups in reverse. Okay, yeah, change your perspective with King of Cups. The way you are looking at, okay, I feel like this has to be something with our relationship. It could be any kind of relationship, but your emotion is definitely invested in this situation. Okay, one more and then we're gonna start. Yeah, look at this, 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands, Sun in Aries. Yeah, leadership, Emperor energy coming back. Okay, so 6 of Swords and the King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, right under the Star and the Wheel of Fortune, they are saying that the way to get whatever situation it is, I don't know yet whether it's a relationship or whatever, but I feel like it's a relationship. You need to get out of that. I feel like until unless you get out of this relationship or connection, it's not gonna change. If you try to reform this connection, it's not gonna change. There is a revolutionary action that needs to be taken place, and that action would be just leave the situation. Pack your bag and leave the situation. Literally, this has this suitcase this girl is holding. Like the red is all about passion. They are just pulling my attention to this red scarf that this person is wearing, and it's giving me this fiery passion. Put on your fiery passion and get out of it. Get out of it right now. And I'm telling you, it's telling me that, like, it's gonna be your wisdom, your inner, you are very wise inside, so your wisdom gonna be, maybe you, there is a time you still kind of doubt your action. You feel like, no, things can change if I just stay, if we can try to talk it out, and to, it's telling me that no, that's not gonna change. The king of swords, pondering, wondering, philosophizing the situation, trying to understand their point of view, your point of view, try to come to a middle ground. That time has passed. That time has passed, and you need to take a drastic action by living out of this situation. Whether it's I feel like it's, maybe for many of you, it's gonna be a domestic situation. Maybe your relationship with your parents, or some kind of, if you are, living in with someone else, that has gone completely wrong. They have been taking advantage of your generosity. They have been taking advantage of your understanding nature. Get out of that. Get out of your mind. Get out of that mentality that you can fix this. You cannot fix this. The only way you can fix this by getting out of it. With the Six of Swords, your six is, for me, it's like a heart chakra number, and it's like your heart, your mind, your wisdom will guide you. You are not gonna be, if you maybe many of you feel like that if you leave, what you're gonna do. It could be a job, it could be something that you are very much grounded with, you have been dealing with it for quite a long, you kind of build your identity around it. It could be for, okay, I'm getting a lot of different messages. It could be for, maybe you're trying to get out of a marriage, trying to get out of a long committed relationship, trying to get out of your parents and their is in extreme hold on you, trying to get after some kind of toxicity, and you feel like you have been giving a lot of benefits of doubts to this. You're trying to understand their perspective, your perspective, their point of view. You try to put yourself in their shoes and try to understand and feel from their but it's you have done that, all this, and this did not. That's why, see the owl here again, that that's owl in reverse, is saying that no more of that. Take a definitive action with the red, with the passion, with the Three of Wands, Aries. Take that emperor, get into this emperor energy, and if you think that you maybe many of you thinking that what I'm gonna do if I leave this, I don't have another job backup. If I leave this, even though this job is absolutely sucks, it's exploit me every single minute, how I'm gonna support it? The thing is, we get all this fear, but life always find its own way. Just imagine, we are, however old you are, you have survived this many years, you will survive many more years. Just be this bold Cancer and just get out of that. Put an end to it and get out of that. No more pondering, no more thinking, no more understanding here. It's a time to act. The King of Wands came right under the crocodile. Yeah, you have all the power, Cancer. I don't know how much you believe that, how much, even though like this is first time they are showing me, because this is a foreground, such a bold image, but they are pulling my attention to this desert. It may feel like you are the only person fighting here. It may feel like you are very lonely and isolated if you leave this, even though this situation is toxic, absolutely abusive in a certain way, emotional, spiritual, physical, maybe for some of you. But if you feel like that, if I get out of it, at least I know that where I am. If I get out of it, I would not know. I will be in the middle of the desert, not knowing which way to go. It's telling you that you have all the tools. Just follow your heart. Your heart knows everything. Your heart knows, your heart is on fire. Just follow that instinct and you will find a way. Maybe right now you cannot foresee all these ins and out of the situation, but just once you take that step, it's gonna, oh my god, they're looking there. I never saw this. I swear, this spiral. It says that once you take the first action, the fire gonna spiraling up, and you are gonna propel to this your future. You know, next you would know what would be your next, what would be your next action, and after that. But first you have to initiate that action, and the initiation would be get out of this connection, get out of this connection, get out of this situation. Even though I know it's easy to say than done, think about if it is a too much of financially involved, think about pull out all your savings. And there are people with the hummingbird, it's saying there are people who is gonna help you. Maybe you don't need to think about it. All you have to do is ask them. Share your condition with them and they will help you. Maybe you can live with someone for a while you are still figuring out getting the ground under your feet. There are always help is there. You just need to look for it and go for it, but never compromise with your fiery element. Never compromise. Do not just sit and wait for things to change and think, oh, this is not the right time. I'm not saying that whatever you did was wrong. That time you did not feel comfortable, you did not, but right now the fire is very lit. Do not let it put off. Do not let it put off. Use this fire, use this instinct, use this force that telling you to get out of it. So use that, because it's gonna spiral up and it's gonna propel you for your forward movement. And King of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Swords, I feel like that you are getting a lot of clarity. The people that with the hummingbird, I feel like you have trustworthy people around you. Maybe because of this situation, because of this abuse, or because of this suppression, oppression, however you are dealing with, whatever you are dealing with, it kind of make you lose trust in people who can actually trust you. You did not think about it because your mind is consumed by this kind of toxicity. They're saying that open your mind, think about who you can reach out, because they are gonna give you, they are gonna support you. And you are opening up to that people who can be a support to you. And you are not letting your highly emotional self to it, because you being so soft and gentle and tender is actually worked against you, because the person you are dealing with, or the group of people you are dealing with, they did not value your emotional tenderness. They thought that you are weak, you are meek, you are pushover, you are doormat. And they're saying that no, change your perspective. And I think that's gonna happen. So please reach out to community, reach out to people, even if it's just peer groups. Maybe you don't know them that well. Share more communicative you are going to be with the Ace of Swords. Your mind going to be very clear what kind of toxicity you have been living with. Your body can feel the toxicity, but your mind could not capture it quite well. Your mind keep telling you that it can be, because there is a fear of isolation, fear of loneliness, fear of unknown, that kind of kept you stuck in this situation. You just need a different perspective with the King of Cups. And more you are going to listen to people who you can trust. Reach out to people for help. It's gonna make you see that how toxic this person is, or this group of people is. They are not for your own good. They are not for your own good. You are going to come to an understanding. And look at that. Once you come to an understanding, nothing going to stop you. 3 of Wands, Sun in Aries. Aries is all about emperor attitude. I got it. That's the thing. I got it. You are gonna be, that is saying the let love transform. Maybe there is a part of you which, even though you knew that there is not something, the situation you were in was not good for you, but something, logistically you did not find very supported. You feel like, how I'm gonna do it all by myself. Like it's better to be completely just, again, the desert. They're telling me that it's better to be just lost in the desert by myself rather than being in this. It's better to be in this rather than lost in the desert. But it's saying that no, it's gonna spiral up. You are not gonna be lost in the desert by yourself, metaphorically speaking. You are gonna, once you take the action, and you need to look at this connection. Maybe you have a lot of, in past you felt like this is something that you can totally rely on and trust, but the time has changed and things have changed. Accept the change. Let this change transform you. Look at the portal and look at the light and work towards it. Go for it, and you are gonna be, your forward movement is gonna be followed. Okay, let's get another layer. Again, look at the Two of Wands. Mars in Aries, all about action. Mars is all about action. You are mentally getting completely prepared and then you are taking action towards it. Okay, let's get another one. Okay, Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, perfect. Seven of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Taurian energy. Again, King of Cups in reverse. See? Okay, I have a lot to say over there. Okay, hold on. Let's get one more for Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Empress in reverse. I'm getting, okay, one more for Page of Wands in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah, definitely this is a situation of connection. Emotional investment is involved heavily. Okay, Two of Wands. Like I said, Six of Swords and King of Swords underneath that. So you are taking an action right now, after you've gone through this kind of situation with this kind of energy, depending on where you are in this whole story. You are gonna be thinking about how you can proceed further. You are gonna be thinking about, you are gonna make very decisive plan about, first you are going to get out of it with an impulse, with a fiery impulse, with a fiery force. Once you get out of it, it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna circling, it's a spiral. So it's gonna make you, then you are gonna start forecasting like how you're gonna go about it, what you're gonna do next, how you can make, what you can do that can support you the most. Don't think about anybody else right now. It's all about you and your vision, how you can move yourself forward in this situation, like get out of this situation in life. So you are going to be thinking about and a lot of things, you are going to see a lot of potential that you might not be able to see right now because you are in a chaos. But once you get out of the chaos, the vision going to be much more settled and much more clear, and you are going to foresee that where you are going. So just trust this impulse and force that you are feeling right now, that enough is enough. Get out of it, and then everything gonna come towards you. I know there is a sense of trepidation, there is a sense of fear here because you don't know what the future holds. It's just reassuring you the future gonna hold as per what you want. You are gonna be very focused on your desire. You are gonna be very focused on how you wanna lay out your lifespan, like your activity in this particular phase of your life. It's gonna be coming together to you. Okay, Lovers in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, what I'm getting, Cancer, King of Wands. So it's telling you, it's giving you, yeah, again it's telling me that Page of Wands is all about, look at this, King of Wands versus Page of Wands. King of Wands is like, no, I got it. There is not gonna be no fixing, like no reform, revolution. No reform, revolution, that's what I'm hearing. It's like you need to take the drastic action you have thought of. Maybe you did not feel before that you have the courage or you have the capacity to hold on to that kind of action, and you thought that It's saying that no more small step. Oh, I'm just gonna do this, try to fix that, and then see how it's gonna go. No, no more small fixing. That's not gonna get you out of this loop. That's not gonna get you out of this loop. You have to take a drastic action. If you feel like, let's say, if you're in a connection with someone and the things are really bad, if you're feeling like, okay, I'm just gonna fix this side of me, this part of me, and they are gonna fix that part of me, that part of themselves, and we can come together and work together. If you think like that, that's not gonna work. It's really just telling me it's not gonna work. There's gonna be no small compensation. Small fixing not gonna work right now, because the lovers in reverse is telling me that you may be overestimated this connection. You definitely, you thought that this is something that you can trust. This is something, I'm feeling like for many of you it could be a connection, like love connection, like a partnership or something. You feel like this is something that you can totally rely on. This is something that it was brought to you by divine. It has some kind of purpose. But it's saying that no, it just did not go that way. It did not go that way. There is overestimation in this connection. Maybe you overestimated this connection. You projected a lot of positivity to this connection, even though this person or this situation could not support that kind of positivity to sustain. And it's saying that it's just not what you thought. I'm sorry to say that, but it's just not what you thought. There is no way you can fix this, because it's actually, oh, I'm getting this word, I don't like this word at all, but I'm gonna say it. It said that this connection is cursed. I don't know why it's giving me this, but don't take it too seriously. But it's saying that this connection is cursed. This connection is spoiled. This connection has not have any positive intention left anymore. Maybe it started with like that, but it doesn't have anything anymore. So small fixation and fixing thing and more small changes not gonna cut it at all. And then we have Seven of Pentacles, which is like Saturn in Taurus, and then the Empress, again the Taurian card. Maybe you are dealing with the Taurus, or maybe you have a lot of Taurus on your chart, or it's just energy. Take it as resonance. It's saying that don't just sit pretty and things gonna, like, don't just wait, and like more clarity you are gonna get by talking to people, or maybe even just maybe like hearing people like me or anybody else, like just giving you some kind of clarity. More clarity you are gonna get with the ace of swords. You are gonna see that you are looking at something which once did give you a sense of foundation, a sense of hope, a sense of trust, but it's just not there, because something just got spoiled. You something went drastically wrong here. This the Empress in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles. It's saying that Saturn is all about, like practicality. It's like a father figure of the zodiac, like of the planet. It's like that practicality. You need to be practical. You need to be very, very practical right now. Don't live in your dream. This is, I know I do not like to tell all this. Dream is the wonderful thing that propel to fulfill our desire in a longer way. But this is not the time to just, things not gonna come to you, things not gonna come in harmony if you sit and try to fix things, if you sit and try to wait for the result. The more you wait, it's gonna, your sanity, your gentleness, your solidity within yourself gonna be destroyed. The more you wait, the more detrimental it's gonna be to your own soul, to your own well-being. And you are coming to an understanding that you are coming to an understanding very well. Both time we got King of Cups, double assurance. Both time it came reverse. This person, maybe like the connection, this person had been very generous to you at once upon a time. You thought that this person is something that who has lot of emotional maturity, who can understand you, who has the depth, depth, who has this supportive nature, but they just don't have it. And you are realizing is, and maybe some part of you are kind of denial, that you feel like, what went wrong? How can I be so wrong to begin with? How did not see this person true color from the beginning? And you are saying, you are telling yourself, no, maybe there is something that I'm not figuring out. Maybe I'm not linking some kind of missing spot or missing dot. Maybe, like, if you think like that, by Page of Wands in reverse, okay, let me fix this, that's not gonna happen. There is a certain sense of acknowledgement that need to take place on your part, is that whatever happened with this person, whatever, however you thought, is not what they are. At least they have changed drastically. Okay, it's something is telling me to go deeper into this person's energy. Let's see, what is this person energy? Why? What is the change happened? Why King of Cups in reverse both time? Is definitely emotionally oriented reading. You are emotionally invested. Okay, we got Five of Swords. Wow, we got Five of Swords, which is like a Venus in Aquarius, Knight of Pentacles, again another Taurian energy, Three of Cups. We got Mercury in Cancer. So this is you. All right, let's see. So King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this person has a lot of doubt. This person does not have a huge trust issue. They feel like everybody is attacking them. Maybe they are going through some kind of mental problem, or mental crisis, or mental illness. This person has a like, they are very paranoid about others people's intentions, especially when it comes to you. People who are more close to them, they get more paranoid about them, those people, because they think that people are not, they have some kind of huge trust issue. And and maybe it's for some of you, this person is dealing with some kind of deep sense of mental turmoil. They have a huge trust issue. And I'm also getting, maybe this person a little bit of bipolar. Maybe you did not realize before, but bipolar, like, we just diagnosed, there is a lot of bipolar is very much yeah, like controllable, like if you are on right track, if you are determined. But this person is like, one day they go like very emotionally available with you, next day they go very cold and doubtful and paranoid about your intention, and you feel like, oh my god, that's why you thought, when you met them, they are like King of Cups, but now they are like King of Cups in reverse, and it's like, and this person wants to work towards it. This person is working towards their wellness. This person is working to combine this mood swing in some way, so that it can be more harmonizing and livable. But this person, the way they are working, it's very slow, and it's not really working very well at this moment. That's why I feel like that you have waited. You feel like, okay, let time pass, maybe they are working towards it, so you have been very understanding. You feel like something gonna change, but it's not changing, because they go from three of cups to from Five of Swords. They go from this kind of, I love you and everything, ecstatic, euphoric, and then they go back to this, no, don't, you are the one who is the enemy. Like, all of a sudden, this kind of a polar opposite way of looking at this connection, and they are working towards it, but they are working towards it very, it's very slow. They need a lot of alone time. Just leave them alone, let them figure it out, and if things gonna come together, it's gonna come together. But there is no way you can just prescribe yourself to go through all this torment you have already gone through, and completely destroy your harmony and sanity. Because look at this Empress in reverse. You are losing a lot of self-love here. You are losing a lot of self-love. It's kind of inflicting a self-doubt within yourself. It's not good. And you are gonna get all this clarity gonna come to you, because this person has a swing between two different kind of moods here. All right, okay, we are gonna get one more. I just want to get one more layer, and then we are going to get the messages. Okay, again. See, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, Moon in Aquarius. Lot of Aquarius energy also. Detachment, too much thinking, being too paranoid about others people's intention. Ace of Wands, yeah, Ace of Wands, King of Wands. Okay, I'm gonna put it this way. Yeah, King of Wands again. See, it's asking you to take definitive action. Cancer, definitive action. If you linger in this situation for long, it's not gonna be good for anybody. Ten of Pentacles right under King of Cups in reverse. Okay. So Seven of Swords right under Two of Wands and the Six of Swords and all that, right? What is telling me that this person is, I feel like it's also maybe your energy. Like, you emotionally feel that this is a gone case. You emotionally feel the deep desire and need to follow your heart and not your mind, but then you get conflicted. You know, then you feel like that, oh, there is like this polarity is also working within you. Polarity is also working within you, because definitely you love them, at least you love them once, and you feel a morally kind of conflicted. You feel like, oh, it's not them, it's just their mind is playing with them. Maybe I can be more patient, maybe things can be changed. But at the same time, you know exactly how you feel inside. You know that fire inside you telling that this is not fixable. Get out of here. If you want to save yourself, if you want to save your sanity, if you want to save yourself the way you know yourself, you need to get out of there. But then you caught up in various thoughts and morality and this and that, empathy, compassion, and this and that a little bit, and then you try to convince yourself to stay. That's need to be changed. That's need to be absolutely changed. Because look at this, you are taking action. You are taking absolutely action with Ace of Wands and King of Wands. You are not gonna, even though this gonna come, but I know that if you're following this energy, you are not gonna be, even though those kind of, you know, back and forth compassion, you know, sticking by what we promised once and all that thing, but you are gonna take action. You are gonna take action because you know you are getting complete download that this is unfixable situation. They need to be let alone, be alone, and they need to fix themselves. They need to work towards themselves vigorously before they can be in relationship with anybody. It doesn't have to be you, but before they can be anybody, any kind of serious relationship, they has to take a good care of themselves. They need to change themselves or take a proper, if it is a illness induced, then you have to take some kind of remedy towards that. They have to do active work toward their own healing. You cannot help, and staying there and getting on and taking in all these punches is not gonna good for your soul. It's not gonna good for your well-being. And you are understanding that you are taking a very definitive action. You are gonna be taking a very definitive action. Ten of Pentacles in reverse right under King of Cups and all that. This person is losing, you know, maybe you are dealing with someone because of this kind of tendency, polarity tendency. They are losing a lot of good rapport with a lot of their, you know, neighbors, maybe relatives. This person is going down at this moment. I'm not saying that, you know, kick them when the time is harder. I'm not saying that, but you cannot warm someone else by putting yourself on fire. You know what I'm trying to say? You need to get yourself out of this situation so that you can be sane and stable, and then you can help them maybe from distance. But right now, being in this same chaos is not going to help you, because they are losing a lot of accolades. They are losing a lot of good rapport. I feel like this person, something drastically happened in their life that kind of triggered this kind of behavior, the polar behavior, and which nobody, and it's not only you, other people can also feel that changes in their mood. They are maybe one day very nice and good, next day they are just very brutal and abusive and violent and all those other thing. And they're destroying a lot of good rapport with their surroundings. They are doing that, but this is not the reading about them. This is about you, and you need to take this action. Okay, so let's get some oracle message. I'm gonna get two cards. One is invitation, another is medicine. Invitation is universe is asking you take embody this energy ASAP, and medicine is universe is asking you to heal from this energy ASAP if you can, if you feel like you are in the okay. Magic is your invitation, and oh, oh my god, I could not look this. What the curse, the word I never, and I don't like this word at all, but it gave curse that you need to get rid of. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna read it from the book, so give me a second. Thirty-three is your invitation. Okay, magic invitation. When magic appears, you are in. I think there is something, maybe there is something for you in Taurus energy, because they also got magic yesterday. They also got King of Swords, they also got Wheel of Fortune. Just check that out. It's a different kind of reading, it's completely different reading, but maybe there is something that you can get. Invitation. Okay, when magic appears, you are invited to see the world through the eyes of wonder and awe, taking on the innocence of a child who knows that all things are possible. Infinite potential exists in great mind, and you are being invited to call it in and recognize the dance in synchronistic events, signs, symbols, omens given to you through the oracle of the ordinary world. Look at this. This are said in Hummingbird. There are help is available. Just look for it. You may feel like you are all alone in this battle, but there are helps available. Look out, reach out to people, even though you don't know them. Reach out to group of people, community, whatever works for you. Nothing wrong. Whatever works at this moment, just avail it. This is a sign that spirit is reminding you that you co-create your world in a sacred partnership. Your part is to dream and to intend and to watch for the signs that shows you what next action to take. Right now it appears that you are on the right track to make your dreams come true. Great spirit is listening and acting on your behalf. Please pay attention. Magic gives birth to miracles. Yeah, if you feel like that you are not adequate to take these changes, take the leap of faith towards your own desire, towards your own future with the Two of Wands, you are absolutely wrong. You need to take this action because it's gonna spiral up. Even though it feel like all in like it may feel like you don't know how it's gonna pan out, things gonna pan out. Just take the first action right here. Okay, curse 14. Okay, be aware of your action. Act with impeccable intention so as to not to create debt or karma that sooner or later someone has to pay. What you do to others, you also do to yourself and to the people you love the most. Now you have the opportunity to clean it up. I think what it's saying to me is like you may feel like this person need you. You cannot just dump them when they're down. But the thing is, by being there, you are actually facilitating their action. You are giving them that it's okay to be however they are to you. I don't I don't care whether it's a self-induced or externally induced or medical a problem or whatever it is. They need to figure it out. You did not sign up to be tortured like that. So if you stay in there and try to be more sympathetic and all that, you are going to actually going to propel this kind of cycle that they are in. You need to cut that cycle ASAP, and that's what is saying, that get out of that. By getting out of that, you can help them, but right now that's not the need. Right now you need to save yourself first. Once you do that, you can help them later on when you are more stable, more emotionally, financially, physically and spiritually. Then you can come back and help them. You are not cutting them off completely if they really need you, but right now you cannot help them by being in this situation. All right, Cancer, I hope you get something out of it, and I will talk to you next time. Okay, take care. Bye.